Hey my loves, so back for foundation review Monday. What is on my face is what we're gonna review, and it's my recent purchase, my No Foundation foundation from Perricone MD. I hauled this in my recent Sephora haul that I will link down below for you guys if you haven't seen it and you wanted to see it, but the only item, I only got two things. Just watch the haul. There's a long rambly story behind it, you know me. So this is what is up for review today, and I've been actually enjoying doing these foundation reviews at the end of the day because I feel like for most people the kind of looks that you get on YouTube, and for the longest time it used to throw me off because I was like, well, how do they always look so perfect and I don't? And I mean, a lot of it is because a lot of them are professional makeup artists and I'm not, but also a lot of it is makeup can look really good for really short periods of time, but what does it wear like? How is it gonna look throughout the day? That's really important to me because I wear my makeup for so long. I've been liking doing these guys with you because this way you can sort of see what it looks like at the end of the day and what your face can look like at the end of the day. This is making sense, right? So this is 15 hours of wear. And I will bring you in closer to show you details, but let's do some talking about the basics of the foundation. So as with all the foundations I've reviewed and all the foundations I've seen besides the Bobbi Brown stick foundation, you get an ounce of product. The price point on this guy is a little bit higher. So this is $68 on the Sephora website. And they had the original formula, which so you know how you can read the descriptions on Sephora and they tell you what the foundation does and all that good stuff? That description is the same for the original formula and this newer formula. But if you go in and read the list of ingredients, they're different. So I think this one has been reformulated to a certain extent. It does have SPF, broad spectrum SPF 30 in it. So you will get a white cast if you're doing flash photography. So just something to be aware of. And what it claims to do, I can't find it anywhere in the box, but I did go read the website, the Sephora website again, and it claims to sort of reduce the size of pores, increase your inner radiance, and it's supposed to have ingredients in there that's good for your skin. There's a little video, you know, Sephora sometimes has videos underneath their products. I wouldn't recommend watching that video. It's weird. I mean, you can, it's just like this creepy clinical, it puts you off the foundation. So don't watch the video. But what I was gonna say is I'm not wearing a pore filling primer. I'm wearing just my Guerlain Météorite Parle. I can never put foundation on my face without primer. It's just one of my things. But I'm not wearing one, and usually you can sort of really see my pores. But I wanted to wear something that wasn't going to cover those pores so I would see if the foundation did it, and it did it perfectly. And also 15-hour wear, like it hasn't worn off. I'm going to bring you in, I keep telling you this, but I'm just going to do it now. So I hope you can see that, but like this area is one that usually wears off really quickly and it hasn't. And then do you see this right here? Like I can't see my pores. They're just non-existent. And I still have blush on my cheeks, and I didn't used to, okay, this is doing weird things with lighting. I'm going to pull you back, but I just want to show you like up close what it looks like. I think it's great. So yeah, I didn't used to pay attention. Like obviously when I had no blush on my face at the end of the day, it was a bummer, but I didn't ever think to put two and two together and think, oh, well, if your foundation isn't staying on your face, that's why you don't have foundation, you don't have blush there. So it was actually a thing that Danny mentioned in one of her, I think the It Cosmetics, their CC cream. I'll link her channel anyways, but she was saying that a great sign of a foundation that's going to be long wearing is if you have your bronzer, I don't have any bronzer on today, but if you have your bronzer and your blush still on at the end of the day, that means that your foundation hasn't gone anywhere. And I could have taken a picture this morning, I should have, and it would have been the exact same look. So I'm just super, super amazed. I'm going to show you the bottle and all that good stuff, but it comes with a pump that I didn't use because I wanted to show it to you all clean and fancy. So it does come with a pump, and then it comes in a little bottle like this, and I just wanted to show you. So the other thing about the original formula versus this one is the original only came in one shade, and this one comes in two. So shade 1 and shade 2. This is shade 1, which is fair to light, and then there's a light to medium or medium to dark is the second shade. I wanted to show you it next to, so this is my Illamasqua in S07. Just to sort of show you. So it looks like there's quite a bit of difference between the shades because this is almost a perfect match on me, and this one looks like it's quite a bit darker, but this is it on my face, and I Like, it doesn't look as dark as it does in here. And so I would say that even though the color range is 2, unless you're super, super, super fair or super, super, super dark, I still think that this will blend out, because I wasn't expecting it to blend out and sort of match my skin tone so well. And the other thing that I wasn't expecting was how much coverage I got out of it. So I did bring you in close. I would say I get a medium to full. I mean, I put on quite a bit of product because I like a full coverage, but you could definitely get a medium, but it's not a sheer. What I'm trying to say is, with a name like No Makeup, you think it's going to be really sheer, and it's definitely not. The one interesting thing that I did want to mention for sure about this foundation is, oh, well, it doesn't oxidize. I don't think I said that. But the one important thing that I did want to mention about this foundation, it has a strange tacky feeling. So like, not when I touch my face, and not when I, like, not that I can feel it tacky. Like, it feels lightweight and all that great stuff. And even in the sun, I didn't feel sort of sweaty or heavy, because I did go out for a walk at lunchtime. But you go to blend in your blush and it feels tacky. Like, it feels like it's really, sometimes when I blend in my blush on top of another foundation, I can sense that foundation wearing off because it's just so lightweight. With this one, it takes, like, you gotta, it doesn't make it difficult to blend, but you can feel sort of a little bit of tug on your brush while you're blending your blush in, because I feel like it's really just like, it's on your face, which is pretty neat. Even when I had lipstick and I went to just sort of like clean up under it, usually I can just like get right in there and my finger like slides really quickly and I get everything. But there was some tug there, and even after I got my lipstick off, the foundation was still in place. So I'm telling you that it's tacky not as a bad thing, but as a, like, it's set and it's not moving on my face, which is exciting. And yeah, I know I was sort of all over the place, but this is what happens when we film after work. And I think I told you, so there is SPF, it doesn't oxidize, it wears a super long time. I have worn this before and then gone to wash it. And it's not that it washes really nicely. Like, the tackiness and the longevity doesn't make it a pain to wash off, so that's good. I have really sensitive skin, it didn't break me out, and I like that it is made by skincare makers, so there are what do you call it, ingredients in there that are good for your skin. So overall, this is a win for me. It's definitely on the pricier side, so it's not going to be a foundation for everybody. But if you want sort of a long wearing foundation that gives a beautiful, I feel like my skin looks like skin for real. Like, I usually like foundations that look like I'm wearing foundation, but this one makes it look like skin and makes it like glowy. I hate dewy foundations, so I'm like, you're gonna make me look like an oily mess, aren't you? This one makes me feel glowy. Like, it's not dewy, as you can tell. Like, obviously there I've got a little bit of shine happening, but I feel like it's a good healthy, if that makes sense. Like, it's a polished healthy. And yeah, so those are all the great things about this foundation. I give it 2 big thumbs up. I know that my store didn't have it, so I couldn't grab a sample. I had to order the full size. Sephora is great about returns. In case it hadn't worked out, I could take it back with my receipt. But I'm glad I don't have to, and I'm glad I really love it. So let me know if you guys have tried either this formula or the original formula. If you're thinking of trying it, all those kind of good thoughts down below. I'm also out of foundations to test out. So unless I get some great suggestions from you, we might have a couple weeks without a foundation review Monday. But we've tested out a lot of foundations at this point. So let me know if there are any others you're curious about, or any that are your holy grails, and all that good stuff down in that comment section. Let's do 3 points of positivity for the day. So I'm going to start with 2 songs. So the first song that's been making me smile has definitely got to be a Perricone cover. I've talked about him all the time. He's awesome and easy on the eyes. But he has a cover of Once Upon a Dream, which is a song that they run at the end of Maleficent. It's a song that, like, Lana Del Rey sung, that I'm pretty sure a non-creepy version is actually in the original movie. The lyrics just sound like Sleeping Beauty to me, the meaning behind the lyrics. I don't like the Lana Del Rey song. I was surprised they didn't actually use a song in the movie, but they use it sort of near the credits. All of that is relevant. What's important to note is that I love the Perricone version. I will link it down below. It's sort of that really great gloomy kind of music that just is somehow uplifting, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so that's the first thing. The second is Perricone does have a cover of this song, but I like the original better, and the song is All of Me by John Legend. I don't know if any of you guys have heard it. If you haven't, I will link it down below. You should go hear it. I'm actually going to get to go see John Legend at the end of the month, so I'm really excited for that. But that song's been like on repeat. Just continuous repeat, which has been making me really happy. And my third point of positivity is a really great one-on-one dinner I had with my mom. It was just awesome, and it's actually what I did before I sat down to film, which is why our lighting... I mean, I'm glad I went, but I was hoping I'd be here earlier so we'd have a little more light. But hey, you got an extra 2 hours worth of wear on this foundation to see what it looks like at the end of a long day. So that's it for me today. I want to send you guys tons and tons of love. Hope you are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. And as always, I can never leave you without reminding you that life is just too short to wear boring lipstick. Bye, guys.